Hi everyone, welcome to Karen from tilleykrafts.stampinupuk.net. Today I'm bringing you a card for Stamp Around the World, and it will be for the 15th of March, because we've just gone past February. Or is it for February? No, it's... This video I've tried to do. That's my original card for black and white. Don't really like black and white, but I found loads of inspiration on Pinterest. So this is what I've come up with. So I've used an embossing folder and some die cuts. I'll tell you what it's out of in a minute. Now, I did try and film this card for my video, only I've had to delete it. My granddaughter was here and she sort of used an expletive, so I couldn't post that. So I'm going to do it again. But I'm going to reverse it, so I'm going to have a black base and we'll see what happens. I've used this stripes embossing folder and I'm going to use this again for this one, but on this one I used the brand new folder, and it's I'll tell you what it's called. It's called Birchwood 3D, which is this one, which is lovely. And for the stamp sets, well, die sets actually, I've not used any stamps out of these. I've got Petals of Beauty, so I'm using this one and this one. And out of the swirl designs, I'm using these little flowers. So let's get started and we'll see what happens. I don't know if I'll like the black on black, but we can try it. So, oh, and I'm using this banner punch to cut my sentiment out as well. So first of all, let me emboss this piece. Love this folder. So I'm going to do it with the stripes going across. I did them going down on the other one. So you pop it in, then you get your number 1 board and the grey board, which is number 4. And we're going to put them in hinge first. Now it's just off to the side, so we'll put that through. Move my cup of tea before I have any disasters. Honestly, it's been a day of disasters today, I think. Right, pop that over there and we'll get this one out. Oh, I actually really like this. So that's the embossed side and that's the debossed side. Quite like that side as well. So I think we'll do it this way, and that's gonna go on there. Very thin border, so it's an A4 cut in half, scored in half. Got a layer, that's 1/4 of an inch, and I think this is an 1/8 because it's a smaller border. So we'll stick these down, which excuse me, I'm just going to use some wet glue, and I am going to put quite a lot on because with it being embossed we want to make sure it's stuck. So, and wet glue gives you that little bit of wiggle room. There we go, like that. And then we'll stick the white one down. Very simple card this. Well, simple to construct, I should say. And I've got a bigger border around there. And that's the base of our card. So I'm just going to pop that to one side and we'll do some die cutting. Right, I've got them out. Honestly, talk about that. I thought, yeah, I can do it with my granddaughter, but no. She was chattering all the way through it. I thought, I can't post this. Let's move them bits out. So I want that and that. And this one with some white flowers. Let me just get these out. Right. Move the rhinestones out of the way. So I've got some black here. Let's see what fits. Does that fit on? Oh, lovely. Yes, that does fit on. Does this one fit on this one? Oh, just. And then I need a piece of white for these flowers. And what I'm going to do is I have some of this adhesive sheet, so that little bit there will do nicely. Because they're only thin, it's easier to stick them down. And I'm just going to look for my pokey tool to get the backing off this. There we go. So I'm just going to stick that down there, and they'll go on that. Right, so we'll die cut these out. Looking for somewhere to put my cup of tea so it doesn't get knocked over. And these should all go through. So I've got a number 1 plate, number 2 plate, the number 3 plate. Pop all these on. Can't pick them up. Pop all these on. I'll straighten them out when I get them on there, but they'll all go through together, and then we'll have a clear plate on top. So I'm just going to pop them on here. If I line them up on the table, then I'll end up knocking it when I put it on here, so might as well straighten them out on here, and then pop this one on, and we'll run them through and see what happens. Oh. There we go. So I'll get these out, pop these away. Right. I like this big one. I'm not sure about black on black. White on white looks okay, but we'll soon see. Oh look, I must have used that for some embossing before. Let's snip these big ones out. So, these little holes to poke it out. Anyway, 1 minute. Yeah, so like I said, this is for the 15th of March, and the theme is black and white. So we're only in February, but I'm just trying to get a little bit ahead of myself because I just got a lot to do, and I don't like to miss them. There we go. Where's this one? There. And the little flowers. Put them up there, put them up there. So we've got those. The next thing I want to do is to stamp a sentiment, and I've got the right words, and I'd quite like a thinking of you, but I don't know actually if it'll go in the punch. No, I don't think it will. What about good vibes? Will that go in? Good vibes might just go in. I want the thinking of you though. Where's that gone? I've not even put the sticker on this one yet, but we'll manage without. So, just going to put that on a block. There we go. And I've got, so I might not be using the punch because it won't fit in the punch, but I'm just going to see if that'll fit on there. No, let's do a bigger piece. Let's do it on there, then I can cut it out. So we need a little emboss buddy, just to take any finger marks off. Got my Versamark ink, and we're just going to stamp it down. I might do it twice just in case one doesn't turn out. And then I've got my black embossing powder. Right, pick this up. I'm just going to pour it on. gradient. That looks okay. Right, so turn me down if you want, because I'm just going to put my heat tool on. I'm just going to warm it up first. So I'll do that off to the side. So like I say, it is a video hot for Stamp Around the World. So once you've looked at mine, if you wouldn't mind, would you look at everybody else's and see what they've come up for the theme of black and white? I can't wait to have a look to see what everybody else thinks. So I'm just going to heat this. I tend to keep it in one area till it starts turning. And then once it starts turning, it can move along. And let's start this side. I actually think I need new embossing powders, but that's lovely, that's all shiny. Turn that off. Right, so we've got all our bits now. That definitely won't fit in there, so we're just going to chop it. Right, there's my card. So here's the moment of truth. Oh, you can still see it. That's okay. So we need a bit of glue for this one. And on these, I just put a little dab. Which should come out a big blob, but just in the middle. And then that is just going to get stuck down like that. That will dry. And this one I'm going to put up on dimensionals, she says. So yeah, so this is my second time lucky with this one. Hopefully it'll go all right. I like these to have a bit of dimension. I was saying on my other video before as well, I can't wait to do something like this, but with colour. Colour's my bag. We have got black dimensionals I could have used, but never mind. It is black and white and white, so so I'll do it slightly off to the side like that. And then we've got our little flowers. Oh, lost my pokey tool now. There he is. So I hope you're all alright. I can't believe I'm filming this and it's February. So I'm just going to put one in the middle there. Just bear with me 1 minute. I'm just actually going to double check this is for March. Yes, it is for March. Right. Makes so much easier sticking them down when they haven't got, when they've got these backing on. Put that one on there. I think I might quite want some more of these. I like these. Oh, let's do it on the floor. No. Right, come off. Put that under there. Now I need to chop the sentiment. Got a little trimmer here. I think that one's come out better. Would help if I'd have stamped it straight, wouldn't it? There we go. Not how I wanted it, but I just think this is a quite nice thinking of you. And then I'll stick that on the dimensionals. Go on that, like so. And then let me see, I've got some more sticky stuff on this. Let's just pop these bits out. God, they're in all of them. I should just use my what's it tool, get some out quicker. They're all out. Right, let's see. Like that should just get them. I'm just going to run that through. Everything all evolves from what you do anyway. I just think it needs a little more pop. There we go, that's an easier way to get them out, isn't it? I'm a bit old fingers and thumbs. I think let's have him on there. And let's have the little one, I don't want the big one. Oh, it won't come off. Oh. There we go. And have him right down there. There we go. Now, I think we'll put these on. Give it a bit of sparkle. I know it's black and white, but I'm sure this will be allowed. If I can pick it up. Oh, it's gone there. There we go. And one more on that. And then the only other thing I'm going to do to finish it off is I still have some of this white ribbon. It was in a duo pack with the petal pink, so I don't know, I'm not 100% sure if it's still current, but I don't like waste, so we'll use it up. And all I'm going to do is a little knot. Like that. Get my scissors. And I'm just going to pop that on there. Right, glue dot. Right, let's get a little glue dot off. And that can just go on like that. So that is my card for March's the 15th Stamp Around the World black and white theme. So there's the first one I did as my prototype. That was the one I did on a film that I've had to bin, and this is the one that we've just done now. So you'll have to tell me, do you prefer the black base or the white? Which one stands out to you more? But thank you very much for joining me, and I hope to see you all again soon. So thank you very much. Bye.